Good morning, podcast fans. It's your boy Pdub here on Friday morning. It is May 14th. How's everybody doing this morning? Hey, we got a couple guests lined up for today. I'm always excited about my guests. We're bringing the best in the business to the podcast. And so what we got lined up for today is we have Austin Wang from Action Network, a writer for Action Network. So we're going to get inside intel from Action Network. If you guys don't know what Action Network is, it is a tracking system, also a website and information website for sports betting. So we're going to get inside intel from Austin himself coming up here in about 10 minutes. And then at 7:30, I'm really excited about Joey Odessa from MMA Odds. Joey has worked for some of the biggest books in the world, in the country. And he's going to share some of his knowledge with us. He used to set the lines for MMA. And so I do not cap MMA, excuse me. And so we're going to get some intel and insight from Joey about MMA, how he set the lines, what it was like to work inside the sports books, all of these inside intel that you're definitely not going to want to miss. And so that's what we have lined up for today. 2 podcasts, one in about 10 minutes, like I said. And then we got Joey coming about 30, 35 minutes. As far as yesterday's concerned, let's review yesterday's results for me. 1-0 with the Rockies. We had the Rockies run line, actually. Absolute blowout, what's crazy is, though, Rockies were up 10-0 going into the 8th, and the Reds score 8 runs at Coors Field. There's no game that's ever out of question at Coors Field. It's ridiculous. It's not ridiculous. I shouldn't say it's ridiculous, but it's crazy. I mean, yes, the ball flies out of the ball yard, but 8 runs in 1 inning, come on. So it gave me a little bit of a sweat. And so we've been off a little bit the last 3-4 days. So we took 1 game last night. We laid off the NBA. We did have a free play with the Suns first half, which did not cast, lost by a point. But that was not a premium side for us, just the 1-0 yesterday. And so we get back on the winning side with the Pdub Nation, and we're off to the races for a strong weekend. Now, let me talk about something. When I was in Hawaii about 3 weeks ago, I went 18 for 20 ATS. 18 for 20. What a run. I absolutely killed the books personally. You know, I bet $500 a unit. And so I killed the books personally. And so when I was on that run, yes, I got some love from my team. You know, I have about 135 monthly, weekly clients, and then I have a lot of daily clients. So I produce a significant revenue from the business side of things. But the amount of messages that you get when you're great is nowhere near the amount of info or engagement you get when you're bad. And so I've had a pretty poor run, like I fully admitted, not yesterday, but the previous 3 days before that. And so it's very interesting to me because people expect to win. 52.4% is break even, right? Do you guys know that at minus 110? So 52%. I did a little review with G-Dog Sports probably about 2 weeks ago on what break even truly is. And that's at minus 110. You buy a half a point, you buy a point, you take a minus 150 in baseball. I mean, your odds are significantly decreasing on your break even, right? And you have to hit a much higher percentage to break even. So you hit 18 out of 20, you absolutely smash the books. I mean, at $500 a unit, you know, and I'm betting $5 a unit, or excuse me, five units per play around, you know, so 1890, we cleared like 75 units times that $500. And I absolutely smashed the books. Now you go on a losing streak. You lose 9 out of 10, right? That's still not, it's still a great percentage. Look at the 2 runs, 18 for 20, 9 out of 10, but people don't know how to manage their bankrolls, and I cannot preach it enough. I can't manage the bankroll for you. You're a grown-ass man. You're a grown woman. You have to manage your finances. If you can't manage your finances, I cannot help you. Period. End of story. I cannot help you. You're on your own. You need to learn that skill yourself. I'm here to support you. I will walk you through the process. I will educate you, but I don't chase, right? I played 1 game last night. I knew I'm off, you know, doing a little research, always adjusting. I played 1 game. That's it. 1 game for 5 units, $2,500. That's it. Done. We have to build. And so I cannot help the people that cannot help themselves, and do not use me as a crutch. Don't come to me, and I'm getting fired up right now. Don't come to me and bitch and moan about a losing streak, and you keep doubling up your bet because you think it's going to end. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And so I got mad respect for the people that can manage their bankroll and that are respectful and things of that nature. I understand that's the lay of the land. Excuse me. I understand that's the lay of the land. and that's the job that I'm entailed to do. I'm here to make you money. But there's a respect level, and I'm at the point in my career to where I'm not going to put up with it. So I am going to eliminate clientele that is not respectful. So if you're out there and you're giving your capper a hard time, think twice about it, right? They have a lot of pressure on them, right? Naturally, but I understand this is what I signed up for. So I can deal with it. I just put people in their place now. So very respectful, right? And so that's kind of where I'm at with that. So if you have any comments, pop in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys while I'm on Coffee with Pdub. Wide open book, right? Open book. Put them on. We'll put them on the screen. We'll ask them for you or answer them for you. And so, like I said, we got about 5 minutes to kill before Austin jumps on the show. So let's take a look at what we got going on in the lineup today. The free play today is the Pelicans Warriors game. And so again, if you want to be part of my free picks Telegram, right? I have a different mentality of this. I'm not just going to give you guys something. I'm sorry, I'm not. I work hard. You guys want to know my day? Let's talk about my day. 4:15, I wake up. I drink my cup of coffee, my first cup of coffee. I get my tweets out for my free plays, right? I go to the gym 5 to 6. You want to know my workout? It was squat snatch, 10 burpees over bar, 30 double unders, and 1 bar muscle up, 10 rounds. Work my ass off. Come home 6 o'clock. It's now 7:06 right now. I shower. I get my protein shake. Boom. Now I'm on the podcast, right? And then I go and cap. So I work hard for you guys. I work hard in my deal, everything that I do in my life. So I'm just not going to give it away for free. So all you got to do is retweet. Takes 2 seconds. All you got to do is comment on my Instagram. Takes 2 seconds. Support the movement of what we're trying to accomplish here, because we're trying to build a brand, the best brand in the game, right? I've got a huge vision. I've got a vision of taking my clientele, my loyal people to Vegas for Super Bowl, renting out the sports book, and having a huge Pdub Nation party and just going to town. But I mean, I'm going to get there. It just takes time. So I've got a big vision, and I'm looking for support, and I'm going to take you guys along on this journey. I'm here for you guys. I'm the people's capper. That's what I am. I'm the people's capper. And so I want to give the people real talk, real content. And so that's what I'm here to do. Let's pop in a question here. We got or a comment. That's the problem. Peeps can't manage money and double and triple up losing periods. And that you're 100% right, used. 100% right. But they want to blame me. Yeah, they want to blame me for their mistakes. And I'm not going to put up with it. I don't need their money that bad to put up with it. And so I eliminate people. Blocked, cut off, none of it. We don't put up with it. It's a no tolerance, because I would never disrespect anybody. So that's kind of where we're at mentality wise with that whole situation. But we have a big vision here, and we're not stopping. I've got a vision of this too. I drink high-end whiskey. I smoke high-end cigars. And so I want to provide those types of gifts to my clientele that are loyal too. And so we're trying to create an infrastructure to where, you get your monthly results at the end of 30 days and you get a gift. And so it's going to take a little bit more. I just raised my prices. Everybody that is, and this is again, the people's capper. I'm not going to increase my prices for the people that are currently on the team, but to get to these type of level of service into which you get it mailed in the mail and email, your monthly results, where you're at. Get your gift, right? As a thank you for your commitment to the organization. And and that's just a different level. There's levels to this game, and we're going to be here. Everybody else is here. Twitter cappers don't show their face, most of them, because I don't know why. So we're bringing on a different level, the podcast as well. So we're bringing on, significant guests with valuable content and stuff like that. So I know I'm fired up this morning, but that's kind of where we're at. So, if anybody else has any comments, hop in. But other than that, we're going to jump off and we're going to get Austin in here. And so stay tuned for Austin from Action Network. We're going to talk a little bit, like I said, behind the scenes, working for the organization, about tracking and transparency as far as handicapping is concerned. And kind of he's going to share some other data-driven results on kind of what he's trying to do to accomplish a winning formula. So stay tuned for Austin, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes. So cheers. I only got about 1/4 of my coffee in because I was fired up this morning, but it is Friday. It's money making Friday, and that goes for everybody. If you're not hustling on Friday, actually that goes for every day. You should be hustling every single day. So if you're not motivated to make money, right, that's fine. That's fine. But I am. And so I want to build my business. I want to take money from the books. I want to nail my crypto investments. I want to day trade. I want to do all these things, my real estate investment. I want to do everything. And I want to check off every box. And so we got a lot on our plate, but that's why I'm building a team and an infrastructure to be able to accomplish all of these things that we want to do. So in saying that, I'm going to jump off. It's your boy Pdub, Coffee with Pdub. Cheers. Happy Friday. And let's get Austin on the show.